Today is Sunday. I'm ready to print all of these blocks. It's gonna take a while, so I might have to print some of them tomorrow and finish that up. It's already kind of late in the day, so I don't know how much sunlight I have left. I'm gonna try to do the addition of all of them, print about 10. And unless I really hate the way the first couple prints come out on a block, then I won't do the addition and I'll carve a little bit more. And I'm gonna do all black and whites first. There's a couple of the blocks I might try and do color reductives of later or a color print of later. But I'm kind of over these blocks. I'm ready to move on to some new images. All right, the clock's ticking on sunlight, so I am just gonna get started printing and get set up. So I had to wash them again, and every time I wash them, they kind of warp, I think because of the warm water. I dried them with books pressed on them, but it still doesn't flatten them all the way. So I have to run them through the press without paper ink a couple times. I also need to trim off some of these fuzzies again. So I have run into a bit of a problem. The blocks are still bowed from washing them, which this will go away. They'll eventually like flatten out more. I've run each of them through the press a bunch of times with newsprint around them to kind of soak out some of that moisture. One of the big issues is the burlap on the back is still kind of moist, which you can see imprints on here. And my plan now is to squish them all with my climbing guidebooks and leave them overnight. I should have washed these a few days ago and done this, and I just forgot because New Year's. I totally could have set up a way better shot for doing this too. But I guess my plan now is to leave these overnight, and then I guess I'm gonna edit what footage I have right now, so I have less editing to do tomorrow night. Cripes. So the biggest issue why I don't want to, I could technically kind of print them right now, but it's harder to get an even layer of ink on the blocks when they're kind of warped. It also makes it messier because my roller rolls off of the blocks way easier. So that's why I want them to be more dry, just because I want the printing process to be as smooth as possible to try and get the best quality prints. And I'm also printing a lot of blocks, so I just want to waste less time wiping up ink between prints. Yeah, that's why this is a me problem, and maybe not an everyone problem. So I'll see you at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Since printing didn't work out yesterday, I decided to draw this. I think it looks pretty cool. I really like this one, and this one, and this one. This guy didn't really turn out how I wanted. These were just scribbles. These guys look cool. Yep. There's some of my other art. It's the moment of truth. Let's see how flat these have gotten. Looks pretty flat to me. Perfect. Test print looks good. I really like the changes I made to the clouds and to this area back here. I kind of like the saltiness in the sky, so I don't know if I'm gonna try too hard to make that super dark. First run on print paper. Okay, so here's the deal. I was editing the video. I realized it was at like 15 minutes and I wasn't even halfway through all the footage I took. So, sorry to leave you hanging, but this is where the video ends. I do print the rest of the blocks, but I will do like a part 2 for that and you'll see the rest of the blocks printed. I'm gonna say all the things. Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment on how you think the Pinecrest Lake print came out. And oh yeah, if you're at this point, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the red subscribe button. And then also hit the bell icon, select all updates. That way you see when the next video of this is going to be posted. Then you can see the rest of the blocks. I've been rambling for a minute now, so I'm gonna stop and just leave it here.